Alright, well, welcome to this week's video. We're going to do a bit of an update on the Barnfind Barracuda. You can see in the background, Craig is working on the Jeep. I think what we'll do is we'll do a bit of more of a video about that next week. So with the Barracuda, yeah, the usual story. I will do a little bit more. We'll take that off. Now we've taken a lot of stuff off, but Rory's here wiring it. Let's go have a chat to Rory and he can explain a couple of little issues that he came across and a bit of a recommendation on what to do and what not to do. Rory, you've been wiring on the Barracuda. We've gone with a full rewire. Just point out one little thing that you found that is a bit of an issue.
Yeah, on removal of the dashboard, we found that sometime in its life it's been heavily overloaded with various bits and pieces. And if you can see here, I don't know if Alan can zoom in, this is the back of the ammeter. What happens is when you overload them, they get hot because all the current goes through the meter itself. This is a fire waiting to happen. It's just about to break off. Simple as that. Always a good idea not to use an ammeter nowadays. Voltmeter is a much better idea.
Excellent. And what was it? That was the other thing that we had on the
main harness.
Yeah, let's have a look at
main
this.
Harness.
Here's the main harness.
Somebody in its life as well has decided to join the main wires together, but they use the spire nut you use in building. And you can see how easy that is for that to come untwisted. These spire nuts are not meant to be used in a vibration area because they will come loose and then they'll come off. So always do a nice neat soldered joint to clean your heat shrink.
Yeah, okay. Very good. So I'll what I'll do now, Rory will probably had enough of being on the camera, so I'll get underneath and we'll do a bit of showing you what he's doing, and I'll show you the engine bay. And thank you, Rory.
You're welcome.
There you can see the fuse box, and Rory's obviously started doing all the plugs and stuff like that to go into the steering column. See, obviously there's not much behind this dash at all. There we go. Now it was an aircon car, so what I'm hoping to do, we've connected the demister to that, and maybe eventually I'll run aircon again. Here's where a fair bit of the work's happened. Obviously we pulled the manifold, I pulled all sorts of bits and pieces off and stripped the engine bay out. We've painted it gloss black, which I know isn't correct, but it looks nice. Painted the engine, and you can see I've actually got polished valve covers, rocker covers to put on. There's Craig hiding in the corner. And power steering pump and all that sort of stuff is put on. And this time around, instead of using 14 spacers, I've actually made nice proper spacers. And then for those at home who have played with Chryslers before, I ordered the alternator bracket that was listed as a 383 440. Well, it was actually a 441 only, so you can see there I had to make a little adapter bracket because the 440 has a taller deck height, so the hole should have been up there. So yeah, made a little aluminium bracket and made it all work. And yeah, so tomorrow we'll mount the coil and that sort of stuff. I've got an aluminium radiator coming, so it's slowly coming together. Hopefully maybe in a week or two we'll be driving it again.
Just going to do a quick tidy up on the underside of the Barracuda. Here's maybe just a little tech tip, just to cover up like wiring or lines. Just use a bit of aluminium foil. And yeah, that's easier than masking tape, and it works really well.